person. Actually, what I'm going to do today, I'm doing things backwards. So I will not mention his name. Hopefully that somebody will raise up and will say his name. And of course, without using Google. Okay? So don't Google the information. Huh? No, yes. So now we are talking. I will give you the information, and the more that I give, if you got him, just raise your hand. He's one of the Sahaba of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Do you know his name now? Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. How many Sahabas Rasulullah died and he had?
100,000.
Huh? 100,000. Perfect. Jazakallah khair. Almost 100,000 Sahaba. So when I say to you, he's one of the Sahaba, you have to give me the 100,000. Okay. He's one of the Sahaba of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. But actually, he wasn't a normal person. He wasn't a regular one. He was a leader to his people. And he was in Medina. He entered Islam 1 year before the Hijrah. He died on the 5th year of Hijrah. He stayed in Islam only 6 years. Then he died. And actually, because of his contribution in Islam, when he died, the throne of Allah got shaken. When he died, the throne of Allah got shaken. That person, he was a leader of Al-Aws. Just for your information, in Medina we had 2 big tribes, Al-Aws and Al-Khazraj. He was the leader of Al-Aws. Not only this. Perfect. Perfect. Sa'd ibn Mu'adh. Perfect. What's your name? Muhammad? MashaAllah. I will give you a copy of the Quran, the Mus'ab, as a gift, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Sa'd ibn Mu'adh. One more time. Sa'd ibn Mu'adh. That could be one of the questions in the Islamic knowledge competition. Maybe. Okay? And by the way, I wanted the youth, go to the ICNPR today, fill the form. I wanted all of you to participate in the Islamic knowledge competition, please. All the questions will come from the lecture of the Taraweeh, the leaders of Islam. We will have 30 questions. All the 30 questions only will come from the lectures of Taraweeh. So now I give you the source, I give you the number of the questions. Do you want me to give the answers too?
Yes. Yeah.
That's cheating. Okay. We are in Ramadan. Okay, so don't forget, please. Go, especially the youth. Go to the website, fill the form. I wanted, inshallah, to see all your names, inshallah, tonight before you sleep. So, Sa'd ibn Mu'adh, radiallahu anhu. He is the leader of Al-Aws. He entered to Islam 1 year before the Hijrah. And who taught him Islam? There is a good story. He was the leader. And he was a leader of his tribe. His age was 31. A leader. 31? Yes. You know why? Because of his personality. He was so wise. We need nowadays to see 31 so wise. Sometimes we need to see 40 wise. We need to see 50 years old have some wisdom. Because Allah said, يُؤْتِ الْحِكْمَةَ مَنْ يَشَاءُ وَمَنْ يُؤْتَ الْحِكْمَةَ فَقَدْ أُوتِيَ خَيْرًا كَثِيرًا. He gives wisdom to whomsoever He wants. And whoever was granted wisdom, because it's a gift from Allah, he is indeed had lots of goodness in his heart. So Sa'd ibn Mu'adh was a leader of Al-Aws, entered to Islam at the age of 31 when he converted to Islam. And the story that one of his family members went in Medina to meet Mus'ab ibn Umair. Who is Mus'ab? Mus'ab is the teacher that Rasulullah had sent to Medina to teach Islam. So he was a preacher of Islam in Medina. Rasulullah still in Mecca, and he sent Mus'ab ibn Umair. Do you know his title? Allahu Akbar. MashaAllah. You will have another copy, inshallah. Yes? No? You come to give the lecture. Yes. That's a good one. You know what? He is أول سفير في الإسلام. The first ambassador in Islam. The first ambassador for the religion of Allah. That's his title. Mus'ab ibn Umair went and he started to give Islam and to teach the uncle of Sa'd ibn Mu'adh. So Sa'd ibn Mu'adh got the news that somebody is giving a hard time to his uncle. He didn't understand it. So he got his sword. He's the leader. He got his sword and he went to the place, wanted to protect his uncle. But his uncle told him, you know who is coming? This is our leader. Be patient and be nice to him. Because if Allah wills and he entered to Islam, there is lots of goodness will come after him. So Mus'ab ibn Umair stood up. The man is holding the sword to attack him. He stood up and he smiled. And Sa'd ibn Mu'adh said, what's going on here? What's wrong with you? Are you giving hard time to my uncle? He said, just relax. I want you just to listen to what I'm saying. If you think that what I'm saying is wrong, do whatever you want. Means that you can kill me, no problem, go ahead. He started to give him the message of Islam. And immediately, he said, أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأن محمد رسول الله. Then his uncle said to him, Ya Sa'd, listen up. You have your own people now, deliver the da'wah. He went immediately at the same day and he called his people and he said, what do you say about me? He said, you are our master, our leader, the wise person. Then he said, I swear by Allah, I will never talk to any one of you unless you enter to Islam. They said, what? What is Islam? He said, let me tell you. And he started to give them the same message that he got from whom? From Mus'ab. He got the same message just in a couple hours. And then when he gave them the kind message of Islam, all, when we say all, none of them was missing. All his tribe, men, women, kids, youth, all of them at the same place accepted Islam. Allahu Akbar. And that's why he is Sa'd ibn Mu'adh. Because of his Islam, all his tribe entered into Islam. SubhanAllah, he delivered the da'wah. See our happiness when we have one brother or one sister to convert to Islam. What about when you see the whole tribe converting to Islam? So Mus'ab ibn Umair, look at the efforts of the da'wah. Mus'ab ibn Umair gave the message to the uncle. After the uncle, Sa'd ibn Mu'adh, at the same day, the whole tribe entered into Islam. This is Sa'd ibn Mu'adh. One last situation. When in the Battle of Badr, you know the Battle of Badr, the Ansar, the supporters of Medina, gave an oath to Rasulullah to protect him within the borders of Medina. But now the Battle of Badr is outside the borders of Medina. That's why Rasulullah wanted to renew the covenant with them. He kept saying in his khutbah, ماذا تقولون؟ أشيروا علي أيها الناس. What do you say? Give me your opinions. Then Sa'd ibn Mu'adh, wise person, then he raised his hand and he said, والله لكأنك تريدنا يا رسول الله. O Messenger of Allah, do you want our opinion? Are you waiting for me to talk? He said, yes. Yes. I want you to talk, Mu'adh. He said, Ya Rasulullah, لقد آمنا بك وصدقناك وأعطيناك على ذلك عهودنا we believed in you. And we supported you. We gave our oath and our covenant to you. فوالله لو استعرضت بنا هذا البحر فخذته لخذناه معك إن لصبر في الحرب صدق عند اللقاء ولعل الله يريك منا ما تقر به عينك يا رسول الله. He said, Ya Rasulullah, I swear by Allah, if you wanted us to go to fight inside the sea, inside the ocean, and you wanted us to pass to the other direction of the ocean, we can do this. We only give you our oath. You do not need to have a renew for the covenant. You will find us patient and you will find us good fighters. This is Sa'd ibn Mu'adh. See our leaders? You see our heroes? Our good examples? Our role models? Those are our role models. May Allah rejoin us with them in Jannah al-Firdaus. Who wants to see Sa'd ibn Mu'adh? Right? You want to meet with Sa'd ibn Mu'adh and say to him, you know what? We heard about you. Because of your death, the throne of Allah got shaken. And you might say, Imam, why the throne of Allah got shaken? It's out of sadness? No, out of happiness. Because there is a narration in the hadith that when somebody who is righteous would die, the angels and the gates of Jannah and the throne of Allah will say, which soul, for whom that soul, for which person? They will say for the person so and so, and all the angels will be happy that they will meet that soul, righteous soul. So the throne of Allah got shaped out of happiness, that finally they will see the soul of Sa'd ibn Mu'adh. جزاكم الله خيرا.